You have to come out.
I don't want to come out.
Randy.
Do I have to continue building tiny houses?
Yes, you have to continue building tiny houses. Get out from under your... What are you doing? Get out from underneath your...
Are they gone?
Is who gone?
Is everybody gone?
Who? Stop. Get out from under there.
I'm so stressed.
You're stressed.
I don't know if I could ever do another jam.
Are you?
I'm so stressed.
What happened to you? Will you stop acting up?
God.
Quit.
It was so stressful.
Stop it.
God. All right. It's evening. The sun's going down.
They're gone. Everybody's gone. Look, this is the emptiest that this place has been in like ever. That's Brian's truck. So
they've scrammed. Hey everybody, welcome. I ain't scared of nothing.
Travis just said the jam was the final straw.
Jam.
The jam put him in a jam, Travis.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I had fun. It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
We're planning our next one already.
Yes.
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 Yeah, we have been moving all the houses. God, today's Wednesday.
Oh.
It was, you know what? There was a lot of, the guys are still tired.
Yes.
You know what? And it wasn't just from working in, it was building up to it.
And the girls, guys and girls. You always say guys.
I'm sorry. Guys means, it's like a gender-free term. Like, you're a flight attendant.
Guys.
Flight attendant is a male-female, right?
Right.
So we're...
Flight attendant? Are you saying we're flight attendants?
Should we say we're workers?
What?
Workers, male. There's no gender. God.
I like to be on a plane and fly away.
You know what? All right. Okay. Anyway, I got me a little list.
He
Tonight,
does.
We got all the houses back. Over at the community.
Yes.
Trying to get everybody situated. Jen, Roma, Heidi, and Penny all hate me, but we're trying to get them all together.
They do hate you.
They hate me. I'm a male chauvinist pig.
I heard
over there. I heard that.
She told me that.
That's what I'm saying. God.
Everybody hates Randy.
Isn't that terrible? I hurried up and got them in there, and we got electricity, but now we got to get their water situated. And there's barrels over there, and I told them to come over here and take a shower, but everybody hates me.
It's all going to work out.
Yeah, I know it. Golly.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, I had to move Heidi. Heidi got mad because we had to take all her stuff off the wall again. Her hot water heater's not working.
Yeah.
But it's not our hot water heater.
No.
But we got to get her water hooked up. Oh, my God. Roma's from California. And anyway.
Oh, it's all going to work out. My goodness.
Stress, man.
Oh.
All right, good.
Yes.
All right.
Stress over.
Thank you. Hey, we are gonna have another. We've talked about it. We want to have another jamboree, even though it
Tennessee Jam, not jamboree.
Oh, I'm afraid we're gonna get sued. I wish somebody'd sue me. Yeah, sue me, jamboree.
All you have to do is go to the mailbox and pick a letter out of
Sue me. I'll get Tom Cruise to help me.
Go to the mail every once in a while.
Yeah. Hey, Memorial Day weekend. That Friday is the 25th.
Yes.
Okay?
I think so.
So, if people want to stay into Monday, that's fine.
Yes.
We'll have the drawing on Sunday because a lot of people will be driving back.
Yes.
That's our tentative plans, we're going to go. Now, it's going to be a whole different ballgame.
Yes.
We got a long time to plan this thing. We're going to have more vendors. We're going to have more speakers, more organization. It's not going to be run by just Randy. Because
What?
Well,
what did you say?
Because it's going to be a loose goose. I think I was over there and I said everybody can just do what they want, and look what happened. It was just like
Alyssa.
It was a free-for-all.
I ain't hearing this.
No, it'd be more organized by you guys. Be more organized because Brian tried to get an itinerary, and we didn't stick with it.
We literally had 4. We did.
I just was bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
I was Sam and I sat for 9 hours talking to customers.
That's true.
Which was awesome, and I loved hearing all that. But I'm thinking
it was really great.
We need to schedule out better. All this stuff. We know what we need to do.
We've got a list of what we're going to change and everything.
So it's going to be really fun, but it's still going to be. I still want it to have always, even if there's more and more people. I still want it to have, you know what we might do? We might set if that place can't hold us, maybe we set a limit of how many tickets we can sell so we can have,
what might do?
You know, have the right atmosphere that we want.
Oh,
you know?
I just thought, we need to have a dunking machine for you to get dunked and all the guys.
We need to put Travis in there.
No. Well, Travis and you all have a dunking machine.
Yes.
Oh, I'd like to sink you.
All right.
Yep, exactly.
But
yes,
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, 2018.
Fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what I want to do is I want to have tours. Hopefully by then we should have our new workshop built, our new facility, new bunk room, all that's in place over there.
Yes.
And then we'll have tours of our workshop here, or our custom factory. So we'll have tours and all that stuff. So that's just been popping our head since we were this weekend. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's Memorial Day weekend, the 25th through the 27th.
Yes.
If you've tried to call us in the last 3 or 4 days, the last week, we've been in and out with this jam. There are some problems with this phone. Sometimes they catch on, sometimes they don't. I don't know why. They've been going straight to Google. So please, just call us back.
And if nothing else, email always gets through and is always dead on. But we are working it out.
Yeah. So we are here. I mean, we're working here. So if we don't call you back, there's a reason why. Because if we see a number, we're going to call you.
Yes.
Our whole thing is about responding to your emails and your calls.
And just have patience because we still need to get some some voicemails. I'm finishing up some emails. Alyssa finished up emails today, so we're going to get to you. So,
man, isn't that what I just said?
I'm just trying to reiterate, Randy.
What? Next thing is community deposits.
Yes.
A lot of people talked about wanting to come to the community. Now, if you're thinking about being there within the next 6 months or more, please send in your deposit. We're getting a lot of activity. People wanting to stay and become part of our community. Mm-hmm. If you send in your deposit, all right, you don't. You got 6 months to move on to that property. Mm-hmm. Then when you get there, you can take that 6 months and not make a payment until 6 months later, because that's $1,200 you give me is paying you back for 6 months. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Yes.
So if you got 6 months to move on, or if you want to reserve a spot, you can just not move on at 6 months, and you're still not making a payment for a year.
So when you take your house over there, when your house gets over there, you get a full month and you make your first month's rent payment, or that's
no, it goes and deducts away from the $1,200 that you gave down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you gave me $1,200 today and you moved on, you won't make me a physical $200 payment for 6 months.
Okay. Yes.
Because it's paying back your deposit.
But if you're wanting to build your house, if you start building your house,
it's whenever you move on.
Whenever you move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to put a deposit right now, you got 6 months where you have to move on or start deducting from that deposit.
I see.
Okay, you got 6 months.
I got it.
Sorry.
So if you put $1,200 down today and you put your house down in a month, that's whenever it starts deducting. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
$1,200.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Yep, got it.
And we're looking everywhere for more land and stuff, and we got a lot in our bullseye, so we're looking at.
Robert wants to know: can someone rent a double space so the other houses aren't so close together?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
That's what we were thinking, probably too. 2 and 3 spaces at a time would be great. Yep. The spaces are 2,500 square feet. You know, I put them on there. I stepped them off. If you pull an 8-foot home in there, you got almost 40 feet to the next house. Mm-hmm. It's not like a mobile home park. It's not like an RV park when you can just reach out and touch the person.
Right.
You know, I was figuring if you got, let's just say 10 foot for a home, 10 foot, 12 foot for a car, mm-hmm. right? And it still gives you what, 20 some feet or more? No, it's 50 feet, the whole thing. So really, you got 50 feet. So you got another almost 30 more feet to the next house. It gives you room for a garden. We are drawing up the regulations or rules of the place, and there got to be some rules. People already, Heidi's wanting to put a shed over there. Well, we just don't want any kind of shed.
Right.
You know, we want it to look nice. You know, we don't want a bunch of thrown together sheds. I was down in Austin, Texas, and went to a tiny home community, and people were throwing wood pallets down and walking across them.
Yeah.
And then they were putting up like pallets for fences, and it just I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want it cobbled up.
What was that?
You don't want it cobbled up. What? What's what I say?
God, man, you know there's people out there today from here that don't know what cobbled means. Cobbled up.
What? Don't want a cobbled mess.
Don't want a cobbled mess. There you go. We don't want cobbled up, do we, everybody? Okay. We're not going to cobble it up.
Everything strode everywhere.
Strode and cobbled.
That's it. That's what I've always said.
Yins.
Trashy. That's right, Carol. Trashy.
Yins.
Goober. Robert said goobered up.
Goobered.
Emma said, Amanda, what does that mean?
Strode and cobbled.
Strode is where they strode everything everywhere.
No, well, you know what? This is strode, right?
Don't you?
That's strode. Is that contracts, maybe?
Yeah, that is contracts, and get that over here.
That's money. That's money, Randy.
I swear to God. Randy, move on.
That's cobbled. All right.
As Lola would say, carry on.
So, yeah, we're going to have a few rules and go from there. All right.
Okay.
Next subject.
Break. Okay.
T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look here.
Here we go, baby.
I'm going to model a T-shirt.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, look it. It's a girl's, look.
It's not just a girl's. That's my jacket.
This is a girl's hoodie.
That's my jacket. You're embarrassing. It's mine. I used to walk in it.
Look, now, see, I got to go the left side.
What, you going to turn it up? You tear up an anvil. You know that.
Now, look. This is what we got.
Oh, Lord.
This is an extra large.
That's right, Beverly. He's a mess.
Look, this
you got to show the back. Spin. Now, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Got the back. Okay. Turn around.
This is an extra large.
Okay. Extra large.
All right.
And this is like a electric or bright blue. It's Randy's night shirt.
Can you imagine me?
And listen, these... Stop. These are 100% cotton, so they will draw up a little bit.
This is my T-shirt. This is my night shirt.
You're embarrassing.
Yeah.
Gosh.
This is an extra large. Look.
That's your little dress. Okay.
This.
Randy, it's the same color.
Hang on, man. I'm showing sizes.
Embarrassing.
This is a large. See here?
Okay. Oh, good.
Fits a little better.
It's too big for you.
This is a...
Now, this is our Tennessee orange. I picked Tennessee orange for the Vols. Go Vols.
That's a medium.
Is it? Oh, wait a minute. Look up here. Wait a minute.
I got a medium.
Wait a minute.
$20 a T-shirt.
That's a medium. Okay.
$20 a T-shirt.
Okay.
So, see the emblem?
Well, get over here.
That was cool.
Hey, right here, this is the sticker, too. That is...
Where's the stickers at?
Well, I couldn't find them, but
How much are the stickers?
That's the bumper sticker
All right, so
right there.
the sticker looks like that right there.
Well, move your hand.
For $3.
$3. We got bumper stickers for sale. We got all, and they're square like this.
Yeah.
That's the bumper sticker.
This is like a QSP knife.
What?
QVC?
QVC.
QVC knife. This is a QVC knife.
Listen, she made a good point. Let me tell you what Lindsay just said, and I hand to God, Teddy said this. Teddy walked up one day and he goes like this. He grabs the shirt and he goes, "That's what I thought. Made in heaven." So, Randy, made in heaven.
That's right, baby. This is a medium.
Oh.
Medium.
I see.
Yeah.
Medium. Tennessee orange. Now we've got like a slate blue, gray kind of color.
And this is a petite.
Which fits you.
This is a petite.
This is a youth.
A youth. This is a youth.
It's a youth.
This is a youth. Oh my gosh.
You're
this
just...
is a youth. And I can't feel my fingers.
Oh, gosh.
Because it's cutting in my arms.
Oh, stop.
Now, you can have this one because I wore it and it's against my skin. And I'll sell it to you for $5 extra.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. All right. Now, I've got to get my other clothes on. Here I go.
Do it fast. Oh, my God. Hurry, Randy, go. Go, 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 go. Get.
Oh. Oh.
Randy's been cold all day because it is cold outside.
All right, there we go.
Randy.
Got my layers on. Look, 1.
Randy, get that off the
2,
floor, honey.
3. What?
That on the floor. We got to sell.
They didn't see it.
We got to sell.
They didn't see it. Everything's good.
Hey, Tony Ray said we need hats. We'll probably have hats by the next one. Get some hats made up. That'd be nice.
So we got stickers. We got all these. Look at all these shirts here.
Hey, Emma wants to know if you'll sign it.
Emma, I'll sign anything.
Oh, he'll sign your forehead.
Look.
Put them down. Put them down. No, they've been folded.
Look at that. If it wouldn't have rained, we'd sold them all.
Oh, I know. Listen, we did. Friday was great. Everybody was getting T-shirts, but it was so cold and rainy and miserable on Saturday and Sunday.
Look.
Put that down.
Look.
Put that down. Stop.
Look at all of them, man.
Do something else.
So, anyway, we got some T-shirts. Oh, are these more?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, we got
got
plenty
more.
of T-shirts. So as of right
Hey,
now,
maybe somebody do a quilt for us.
hey, Paula and her mom and Margie.
Yeah, we'll cut them up.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Well, just real quick, the T-shirts. If you want a T-shirt, they're $20, and the bumper stickers, are $3. If you want any of those, let us know. We're gonna let us know what size, and just email us. As of right now, we're gonna get a shop going. Alyssa will work on that for the website.
Yeah.
But right now, just email us. We'll tell you what shipping is. I'll get with Alyssa. We're trying to figure all that out. So, okay.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop, chop.
Okay. We have framed in today. We framed in. The guys worked yesterday and today. We're framing in for our workshop. We do have a workshop this Sunday. So if there are any volunteers that want to come in and try to make it,
you have to sign up on the website and put all your information. There's a sign up for volunteers on the website.
Yes. Sign up. We need volunteers for the workshop.
Yeah, it's $300 for the week.
We have a workshop in December. I think we got 2 homes in December, maybe 3. This is one right now.
Yes.
There was another one I think is going to sign up.
Yes.
So we got 2 or 3. This couple.
Yes.
That's the couple, right?
Yes, that's a couple.
They're
Yes.
actually going to get married and have their honeymoon here.
Have their honeymoon here.
And build a tiny home while they're on their honeymoon. Isn't that
Yes.
cool? So we're going to have something special for them.
Okay.
And then we got another one in January.
January, yes.
Then our 2018 calendar is on our website. We'll be changing a bunch of stuff on our website. We haven't updated pictures just because of the busyness of what we've been doing.
Yes.
And all this
Alyssa's
going on
been
here.
busy doing other things, and we've kind of got it organized now to where delegated. Yes.
So Victoria has come on full-time with us finally. So Victoria will take a lot of work from Alyssa, get our social media going more and everything. So if you can share any of our videos, we had a professional videographer that was there all weekend. They're going to send that to my son. We got a hard drive, sending that to Carson. Carson's going to do some editing. He did our commercial for the jam.
Right.
So he's going to put it together in a couple different ways and advertise for Memorial Day and show you guys some highlights of what happened and really enjoy everything that happened. There was so many things that happened at the jam that I didn't know about.
Oh.
Mike was telling me about his boys playing in the creek, and getting muddy, and there was so many people that got to know each other. And I remember saying before the jam, I said, you're all going to come here and you're going to meet friends, right? And you're going to just hang out. And that's what I wanted, and that's what happened.
And that's what happened, yes.
People just hung out. There was in no hurry. You didn't have to leave. You came here, and people camped. So next year, I'd love for it to be camping more. We'll have maybe a little more music, different venues going on. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be even better. And the guys, what we're going to do...
Oh, this is a great idea.
We're going to build a house. Amanda.
Oh, I'm just excited about it.
We're going to build a house, and we're going to have it built before the jam.
Yes.
I want the guys to enjoy you guys. I want the guys to enjoy being at the jam, hanging out, relaxing. I mean, we all just work way too hard. So what we'll do is we'll have this house built, covered up, sealed up.
Ooh.
It's going to be the mystery house.
Yeah.
And it will be different.
The mystery house.
It'll be special. It'll be different. It's going to have everything that we want in a house. All of us guys.
Cool.
And we built almost 90 homes here. We know kind of little things that you guys have been wanting and tweaks and all that stuff. So we're going to throw it in this house.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready for a cool house. So we will be giving that house away again.
Yeah. Memorial Weekend 2018.
It has to be free registration.
Oh, and we've changed that too. Alyssa came up with a great idea. We
Yeah.
are not going to have online registration. Only if you come to the jam, you sign up. That's it. So whenever you come into the doors, into the gates, we're going to have a table for free registration for the giveaway.
So it's no purchase necessary.
No purchase necessary.
For the house.
Yes.
But you're purchasing to get in the jam.
To pay for the event.
Yeah.
All the
Just to get in the
speakers,
event.
all the activities
You can
and things
register
like that.
for the free giveaway.
But you will not be able to register online. You're just going to be able to register when you come into the gates. Free registration at the event.
And depending on y'all's how many people will come, we may be parking down here at the factory and have some buses run
Maybe
people
shuttle.
and stuff.
Yeah.
All that stuff. We'll deal with all that.
Okay.
All right.
And will you touch base Marie? Hey Marie, say hi to Marie, Randy.
Hi, Marie.
You know who Marie is?
Nope. Yes, I know Marie.
Who's Marie?
Don't start with me, man.
Marie just said any offers on the Holland house. What's the status of the is it still for sale? What's going on?
It is for sale.
Okay.
It's for sale for $65,000. It's for sale. I had a lady I talked to today that is interested in it. Her phone was breaking up on me, but she said she has to do a few things and organize. But for right now, it is for sale.
Yes.
And we will build that again, over and over and over for the same price, and we can make changes if you'd like. Yeah.
Real quick, Nancy Marie, she wants to know what's the status on the Lean on Me financing. Have you at capacity with that,
No.
or what's going on with Lean on Me?
We're on it. The Lean on Me. You know, I talked to a guy, and I think what I'd like to do is offer the Lean on Me financing for the workshop. It'd be more so. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's more really for the workshop than it would be for a custom. So because of the amount of money that's being put down, and it's really less to finance, you know. So if you can do a workshop, you know. Anyway, I'm speaking off the cuff here.
That's something you'll discuss with Sam, and Jens will go over that. But that's a great possibility.
Well, I mean, I'll just figure it out what we need to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell Sam what we come up with, you know. But it's just we can only when I finance a house, it's not money. I don't have money to give out. So what happens is I got to look at how many builds we have and how much financing we get, so I don't get turned upside down financially.
Right.
And we don't have enough money.
Okay.
I'm spending profits or wherever we're going with stuff.
And Travis, he remembered that Marie is the owner of Incredible Tiny Homes that we announced. Oh yes, that's Marie.
She's the owner.
And Grace, let's see, that's what I was thinking, something like a work to own. So
I have a lady who wanted to do a layaway.
Yes, that is right.
So she said, I got to put my money away or I'll spend it on something else. And I said, what I'll do is I'll open up a checking account here, and her and I both will be on the account.
That's a good idea.
So she can put her money in that account, and I can't draw it out unless both signatures are on the check or on the account. It can't be drawn out. So she wants me to, you know, take a portion of she saved up and build part of the house. We'll do that.
Joellen wants to know about the Christmas tree on the wall.
Oh, well, you tell her, Amanda.
Well, you tell her.
That's Amanda's painting. Amanda, you got some others?
Yeah, I painted that one over there too.
She painted.
Yeah.
Amanda painted this. A few years ago, I bought Amanda an easel and some colors and paint brushes and all that stuff. And she painted that and painted this one right here. Isn't that cool? This is a far. That's a Tennessee far.
That's a far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's how mad she gets.
It's a forest and fire and stuff.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fun. I like painting. It's fun.
Bob Ross.
But that was my first one, and I gave that to you. So that's yours.
Yep.
Yeah. So also Michael I'm interested in a bit unusual, slightly larger tiny. I want a 40-foot shipping container as the base. Is that something you can do?
Yes.
Okay. Michael, that's something we can do.
Love to.
Let's see. Grace got a deal, love that idea. My wife and I are trying to figure out down payment stuff. Ultimate Punch. Scott Robinson, great idea. My wife and I were trying to figure out how to save for the down payment.
Yep.
Robert wants to know, for those of us who don't know, how are you related?
How are we related? Amanda's my sister.
I think it should just lay right there. We're brother and sister.
We'll let the news out. Yeah. We'll have to come public with our events of our past life, I guess, eventually.
Yeah.
Listen,
let's wait till...
Hey, all I can say is we're more real than we seem on this right here. So we are a product of society. We are just like all y'all.
All the time.
All y'all.
All y'all.
All y'all.
We're strode everywhere.
We're strode and gobbled up.
Gobbled up. We're strode and gobbled up. That's it right there.
Imperfected and walking a straight and narrow crooked line.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Tam.
Come on, man. Read.
Tamara wants to know. Tamara's on here all the time. Hey, Tamara.
Oh, hi, Tamara.
Listen, can you put a tiny fireplace in one?
Yes.
Okay. How about slide outs? Tony wants to know about slide outs on a tiny home. Is it possible? Will you do them?
I talked to an RV guy. Yeah, we do slide outs. Yep, sure can. We have not done one. Love to do one. Mm-hmm. Love to do one. Yep.
So we're just waiting on somebody who wants that.
Yeah, everything we do is custom here.
Well, explain to me, how do you do it? Like, is it
a slide out?
Yeah, what's the big deal about it?
You mean you want me to tell you how to build a slide out?
Oh, I'm just saying, just the tops of it. Just
what?
I don't know. Just a little dab.
Oh my gosh. No, what we do is we order the mechanism.
Okay, so
which is you hit a button and it goes out, right? And so really it's just a room inside of a room. We build it, hook it to that mechanism with waterproofing around, and it goes out.
Okay, so that's all it is.
That's it.
So it's just a mechanism that the guys would install. Okay.
I mean, it's a little more to that, but I mean, it's a fairly simple process.
Okay.
I mean, we built an entire roof system that raised up and down. Mm-hmm. The lady said, "Can you do it?" I said, "Yeah." I didn't even. We'll figure something out. John got some hydraulic jacks, figured out, framed it, done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How does Desharn? She wants to know, how does the financing start and end? Does the company build off-the-grid type tiny houses? I want to go green tiny house.
Yeah, you 100% off-grid.
Yes.
If you're just now tuning in, our homes can be 100% off-grid. That means power, that means water, and it means compost toilets. And all of y'all who have been watching this for a while, I'm sure you can fill her in, but the solar is, we got everything in. Now, John, we get everything in? He's thumbs up, man.
There's John.
John's everything's in. All right. John has to take a couple days off.
Yes.
Everybody's worked 7 days a week for like 3 weeks.
That's right.
He has to take a couple days off to get stuff done at home.
Right.
Tom has to take a couple days off. So next week we're putting all this together. We'll show you our gorgeous inverter charge controller. That's just a plug and play.
They are in. Yay.
Right. So we will get our solar system set up and show you. I want to personally, I want to get our shop solar set up.
That'd be great.
So, but we will show you how that works. It's a big system, 10 panels, big lithium battery, charge controller, all that. So we'll show you and have all the details printed out for you. John will explain it again. And then we're also going to get smaller units in case you don't have such an electrical demand. We can have smaller units that are less expensive. So we're trying to get it down maybe to $4,000.
Ooh,
4,
good.
6, 8, 10, like that, and go up for bigger and bigger units.
Awesome.
All right, so that's what we're working on. We're not in the solar business. We want to make sure that you're off grid. Our water reclamation, as we all said, we're still tweaking that down at the development because we don't have our tanks out and all that stuff. But it is, just like at the jam, all the shower water, your sink water, your washing machine water can be recycled.
Awesome.
Never discharges.
Grace wants to know, what about a ramp? You'll build a ramp, of course.
A ramp?
A ramp.
How high? Top of the house?
She didn't say.
I can build a ramp.
You can build a ramp. Say hi to Tony. Tony Hurst was with us all weekend.
Hi, Tony.
We appreciate her.
Yeah, Tony.
How large, Renelle Irvin wants to know, how large can you build your tiny homes?
Who wanted to know that?
Renelle, R-E-N-E-L?
Renelle.
Irvin? Renelle? Yeah. How large can you build your tiny homes? Like, is there like a legal, like, I mean, like...
I feel like this. I feel like we're, depending on the trailer manufacturer, these homes are heavier than a mobile home. Mm-hmm. Okay, because of the amount of wood and stuff we use on. It really depends on how big a trailer we can have. Mm-hmm. The bigger we go, it's hard to put drop axles on a really massive. I'm talking like 50, 60 foot long. Okay, something like that is going to be built here and transported down the highway. If you go 14, 16 foot long, you're going to use a professional hauler with a semi truck. That's a home. That's like a whole manufactured home. Now, if you want something like that, I'll build anything.
Okay.
I'll build any size that you want.
Now, you will not build off-site. It has to be built here in the shop.
We're set up right here.
Okay.
We're set up here.
That gives a good idea, too.
I've actually talked to a guy, I think Sam brought him in and said he wanted to build it 20 foot wide. Could we do 2 10s and put them together, like a double wide?
Yeah, right.
It's getting, it's getting out there, and it's a lot of figuring. I'd love to do it, but if I know the price is going to be up because there's a lot to that.
Yeah, right.
And the majority of the people that we build for are $25,000 to $50,000. We're getting into that range. That's fine. We can do that. It's just we have to watch that we don't get held up building all these other homes that are coming in at our normal price.
Right. Travis said to keep on trekking. Star Trek. And Angelina said, thanks, John, for a great talk and info this weekend. I thought John did a great job.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it?
Go ahead. EJ Runyon. If I'm not mistaken, EJ, I think, visited the shop. All told how much above a workshop build is an off-grid package, a smaller unit size for a 24-foot house. And we've got all that information on the website. But how much for the off-grid package right now? Solar and water.
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I thought you said on the website. The off-grid package, if you come to the community, our big solar that we're having right now, the one we've come up with, is $8,200 if you come to the community, because that's just almost cost. If you don't come to the community, it's 10, what was it? Off the communities, what? 10.7. There's a lot more we have to do, and there's going to be a warranty factored in that if we have to travel to take care of certain things. If you're in our community, you're here, we can take care of you. The compost toilet, of course, is $1,000, and our water system, $2,850 community.
I think we were doing $33.50
if you're not in the community, because there are the warranty parts about things we're going to have to fix. We may have to travel to Illinois, California, whatever it is we have to do. Okay.
Janelle, who came to she was there this weekend. Janelle was at the Decatur show. Says, are you developing a software program so we can view our floor plans in 3D? Someone mentioned that at the jam, but they weren't sure. So I'm not sure about that.
I told Lily we need 3D plans for everything.
Okay.
Okay, so
good.
I told her to start working on the 3D plans. I want everything in 3D. I want everything as much as we can get for you all. So yes, we are heading that way.
Okay. Wheelchair ramp, Grace said.
Yeah. No, wheelchair ramp usually is an elevation of 1 inch. I think it's one inch per foot.
Okay. So
if you're going to go up 24 inches, and this is to a code, you got to have a ramp that's 24 foot long.
Oh, I see. Okay. Dee wants to know, since someone else talked about the largest, what's the smallest you can build? Someone actually asked before the jam, they want a 8x14, and they was thinking about doing a workshop with it.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Bryce built it 8x12.
Yeah. So there's no limit to how small or anything like that?
I thought about building a 4x8. This is going to crawl in there and sleep, pop me out some windows and sleep, have me a TV at one end. 4x8. I seen a guy live in a 4x8 one time. He just wiggled his way back in there. pull the covers up over his head.
Why don't you just put a bed under off that desk right there?
It's about what I sleep in over here.
I know.
Yeah.
Sandra, would you build on site on foundation? Explain. You won't build off site. It has to be in the shop. But how do you build without a trailer? If somebody doesn't want a trailer.
It's just like mobile homes. If you're not familiar with mobile homes, they'll truck the mobile home to a site. They pull it over the foundation, or there's piers. Probably just all there is concrete piers in the ground. They pull it over there. They jack it up, and then they lay block up to the bottom of that. They take off all the axles.
So it would not be on a trailer.
It will be on a trailer. It'll be on a trailer. It'll be on axles. It'll be on everything that we do right now. It'll be just like it is. The one big Hobbit we got out here is 12 by 36. It's going to northern Maine.
Mm-hmm.
They got a full foundation. We're going to pull up over top of it. We're going to strip the axles and wheels off of it, and we're going to lower it down on top of their block foundation.
Well, how did you do the very first Hobbit? Remember that rollback coming gun? It wasn't on a trailer though, was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, that was on two big skids.
That was different.
This is the thing. That's when it comes to design. And when it comes to design, that particular trailer can't haul a 36-foot home.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he actually set it up on top of his truck.
Yes.
And hauled it. Mm-hmm. You know, he was a professional hauler where he could move his truck sideways laterally.
I see.
And then if you build above the wheels, like if this is your wheel, then you build a house above it, then you can't, your loft is only going to be like 30 inches tall because we can only go like 10 foot high.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you do a drop axle, and that's what we're doing for Jim, he's got a 12 by 36 with a drop axle. He's going to have a massive house.
He's going to have a nice house.
We're still lost about, I think him and I were talking about it, we still lost about 6-7 inches because of the wheel size, which raised, normally our trailer height's 21 inches.
Okay.
His was 27.
Ooh.
So we had to allow for that.
Right.
Now, you can get an over height limit because he's on one place. So if we truck his to Jim, we just got to get an over height permit, and they'll tell us what overpasses to go underneath. Ooh. If it's 14.2, they'll say you got to go around Cincinnati.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see
God,
here.
We got to be born, everybody.
No, well, tonight's a technical night, and everybody's wanting to ask questions.
Well, ask away.
Everybody's asking away. Let's see. Dave said, "Hey, y'all, we had a great time at the jam. Can't wait for the spring jam." Let's see. Tony Gray said,
"Man, they need to look at you, man. They don't need to look at me."
I don't want to be on there. Lord, no.
Gosh.
Let's see. Okay. Wonderful. EJ said, "Wonderful price for a community build. Thanks for the info. 13,000 if I added right." Yes. Okay. We'll have her have you look at that. Capers said that's a coffin that'd be a coffin that you sleep in. Capers was there this weekend. Hey, Capers. Make a gypsy wagon, Randy. For D said, make a gypsy wagon for yourself. Could you do a smaller off-road model for more remote locations, Dave?
Yeah, I'd love to.
That'd be cool.
I'm looking forward to so many different models to build. That's why we built almost 90 and all been different. I
know. Renal Irvin again. Do you ever build using steel frame to make it lighter?
No, but I can't.
Somebody actually called today, didn't they?
Yeah, and let me do that one more time. Let me do that one more time. All right. If I can, I'm terrible at drawing, but
I think you're good.
Think about this being a steel frame.
Okay.
All right. Now, if this is a 2x4, see my 3D drawing?
All right. That's good.
If that's steel, now that's a steel, and it's got little holes in it like this, and you run your wiring through it.
Okay.
Okay, you either got to put a plastic grommet in there to run the kind of wire that we put through there, or you run a wire coated in steel anyway, and you run it through. Oh. Now, if you put a box for your electrical, that box cannot be nailed. It has to be screwed, and that box has to be metal, right? Oh. So it's a different cost involved. Now, if I'm going to put sheeting on here, okay, so I want to put a big old sheet of plywood across here.
Okay.
I can't nail that on there. I have to fasten that with screws, right?
So it looks like it's more labor.
Well, now think about the inside. You know how we put the T&G?
Yeah.
Just like that? Well, T&G, the nails are hidden in between the tongue.
Yes.
Okay, we can't nail on that.
Oh.
So if you screw it, you're going to see your screws. Or what you can do is you can strip it out with 1-bys. You strip, and then you put your sheeting on there. Most people, I think, in these type of studs, they use sheetrock, which you can screw and go. Outside, after we put your sheeting on the outside, well, we can't just nail our siding. We can't nail siding to a stud again. We still have to screw it. Now, we screw our siding anyway, but they got to be self-tapping metal screws.
Okay.
Let's say, and I talked to a gentleman who did metal. We get a lot of change orders. If you take a change order and you want to cut and take this stud and move it over an inch and a half, let's just say because you wanted your sink, you wanted better, whatever this situation was, it's not just taking a saw and cutting it out. You know, you take a saw, but now you got to take a metal cutting sawzall. It's just, and all these are screwed into a top plate.
Oh.
It's a different process. I don't care to do it.
Is it a longer process and more expensive?
It probably would be for us at first because we don't do a lot of it.
Right.
And just think it through. I don't think it would be that much more. My gripe, there's a lady today, she asked me about the same thing.
Yes.
And she said, what do you think about steel framing? And I said, listen, it's wanting to go lightweight. We use about 120 2x4s, right, in a build.
Okay.
If a 2x4, and these guys out here that build metal, they're going to be, you know, they could get on there and argue with this, and we'll see, because I don't have any technical information. But just common sense telling me, a 2x4 can't weigh more than maybe a couple pounds more than a 2x4 metal stud, right? So if I'm weighing 2 pounds, what is that? 240 pounds that I've saved in weight? Double it. Let's just times it by 2. Now 480 pounds is all the weight that I've saved, and if I'm spending extra money on something that really didn't need to be. My other, I don't want to say complaint or gripe, my other, conversation to this is that mobile homes or trailers, let's say RVs, are built out of, look at this, 1.5 inches square. That's what, and they put paneling on the inside, paneling, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch paneling, and on the outside, look, all they do is they put metal. That's all there is, and they got a little insulation in the middle, 2x2s.
Wow.
They go down the highway 80 miles an hour. They got crosswinds. They got all this stuff going on, right? And they're telling me, but the advocates for steel framing are telling me that this is stronger and it's needed in the industry for steel framing. I don't see it. We build with solid 2x4s. This is 1.5 inches. We have 2x4s, plus it's all sheeted with plywood. Then it's got 3/4 inch wood on the inside, and then it's got spray foam in the middle. And another thing, structurally, this is 8 feet wide. Your rafters are 48 inches. How much snow can pile on 48 inches? This is 48 inches. This rug is a little over 40. How much snow can get on that? So the stress coming down, the force coming down on that wall of a 2x4 wall right there is the same on a regular home you all are living in right now.
Oh.
So on a normal home, you may have 26 feet across here. Then you got a stud, right? So now you got all this potential snow load forcing right here.
Oh.
And right here.
So it's actually closer.
Oh, this is a fortress.
It's stronger.
Isn't that right, Brian?
What? Oh, yeah.
The weight.
Absolutely.
The weight here, just 48 inches.
You can stand on that.
I mean, how much
and
weight?
And our house is like, okay.
Oh my God. Now
well,
you beef
great.
this up, but all this weight up here is transferred to this vertical load and this vertical load.
And this is going to be right here.
And this one's here. This is the same, but it's only 48 inches wide.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know why you need steel. To me, I'm not going to dog it because I think guys creating the niche and wanting to build out of steel is great. For me, I just don't think you need it.
You just don't think it's needed.
No,
right?
I mean, good God. What? Okay, steel. It's not good enough. Let's go to titanium. I think concrete. I think steel's not strong enough. I mean, where do we stop?
Right, you're right.
Did you already go through the fact that if somebody comes back to you and says, hey, I think I want to add a window like a year later. How do you change that window?
Yeah.
If you know there's no wire in it, then you can take a freaking chainsaw and just cut it out.
Right.
If there's
easy to remodel.
If it's steel, I mean, you got the sawzall, then you got to put your little header pieces in there for your steel.
Your sill plate, everything is going to be screwed and it's got to be bent and fit in there.
Yeah.
And your normal tools that we're all used to, even homeowners, are not schooled in dealing with steel. You know, Yeah. So, you heading home?
No, I'm going back out to bring. There's a crack 90 on the UV filter.
Oh,
So
you tell John? Is
That's
it
why
that
it's not
same
drawing.
one?
That's why it's not drawing water, Jen's.
That's
Oh,
that same
okay.
one?
Yep. So
That's that same one, isn't it, John?
same one that broke on.
We don't
Sounds.
use those anymore, so.
There you go.
Must been like a bad batch.
Look at that. I mean, we're live
Great
right now.
example, yeah.
Live right now, talking about a problem
An issue.
on our water system.
Yep.
This is our second 90 that has cracked off of the UV
It's just a PVC, little piece of PVC
fitting.
fitting, and it's split like diagonally across the fitting.
Yep, and it happened to Matt up there in DC.
It's just a weakness in the mold, I guess,
I'll be
in
darned.
making it. It's got 15 psi going to it.
That's all.
Yeah,
And it's been good for a while.
yeah. How many times have you used those, John?
On the one display over here and those two houses.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. The rest of them are all swapped over to a glue-on version.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Good. So those are the things that we're learning to make this system. We know that it can filter and it can work right.
And it's 7:26, and we're going back out there to get it swapped over.
Exactly. I know. That's right.
All right. See you tomorrow.
All right.
See you, Brian.
Yeah, don't, I'm going to pick up the countertops in the morning. Then I'll be in.
Oh, okay.
All
You got money?
right. Yeah, John gave me his card.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the keys in the truck.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Also, Tamara, real quick, wanted to know an actual wall fireplace. Can that be put in the tiny house?
You know, we can put anything in. I know we can. You know, like a prefab fireplace. Now, when you say a fireplace, to me, when I built all my cabins up in the mountains, we did a prefab fireplace that already had the stone in it. It was a metal box.
Yeah.
We framed it, everything, and we put a metal flue either on the inside or the outside of the house. And you just box it in. We put a stone profile. It'll just take up some room, but yeah.
Okay. Lisa wants to know, is there a problem with clearance on a drop axle?
Underneath.
I don't know.
Now, clearance underneath is only if we start adding, and that's the dilemma we've been having with all these tanks underneath the house. A camper, God, I'm drawing a lot tonight.
I know you're doing good though.
Like this camper, all right? A camper normally is built above the wheel. You've got that whole height. You got like 24 inches right here. That's the road. Now, when we do a drop axle, here's there. Our drop axle is, let's say this is the wheel. Okay, the axle comes out, it goes down. It looks like that. Okay, and we build that house right on that thing.
I see.
And this is the fender. So we build that. So when we do it, we're like, here's the bottom of the axle is 9 inches.
Oh.
Right? So we try to keep everything, let's see, the axle's there. It doesn't look right. It comes up like this. So when we build, we got 9 inches between there and the ground.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we try to put our tanks up in here.
I see.
But they have to come down a little bit the way we've designed them. So yeah, it is close. We try to keep all of our tanks up front because normally the tail end, when you're traveling with this, the tail end is what drags.
The tail end is what drags.
Yeah. When you're at the front end, you're usually a little bit higher when you hook to your vehicle. So when you pull in one of these things and you pull in to get fuel, and then if the road's bent like that, your tail end's going to come down and drag. So we try to always put everything up towards the front.
Up towards the front.
Yeah, it is close. It is really close. We're pushing it by putting these tanks under it. And if we could, we're doing it different all the time, trying to get it up, but we're limited in our space.
That was a good question, Lisa. Glad you brought it up. Pam Harris, are your tiny homes RVIA certified or
No.
approved? Tell about that.
No. We could be. We just have to sign up and pay it and do the inspections, and that's fine.
But we have our own.
We have our own certification. It's called RVAH. AH.
Yes.
And that's recreational vehicle and alternative housing. All right?
We have that.
I created that, and you all might know this, and I don't want to take a long time, but if you're RVIA certified, that means that it's an RV. Most municipalities, which means cities and counties and stuff you're in, you cannot live in an RV. They outlaw them. You can't live in one. legally, RVIA certification says you cannot sell your product as a permanent dwelling. So I can't sell you guys. I'm going to, but on the website, I have to say there it's not a permanent dwelling. That's not what we're doing. We're building homes. So that is a private entity. RVIA is a private entity, which means it's a company that you and I could build, and we say, okay, here's a certification called RVIA. If you want it, you got to pay for it, just like Noah. Noah's the same way. They just built this certification. If you want it, you pay a fee, you get their stamp, and what they've been doing is they've lobbied with insurance companies and banks, and they say, you know what, insurance company banks could care less. All they know is it's stamped third party. It's up to somebody's standards. This right here, ours is backed by structural engineers, civil engineers, fire marshals, licensed architects. All right. That when we send in our pictures and videos, and the weld pictures of all our trailers and the sizes of everything, they do a complete structural load calculation of everything we do. If you want to purchase that, because that doesn't come with every one of ours.
No, you have to purchase it.
If you want it, because you don't really need it, but if you want it and you need it, we'll sell you that certification. If you buy a home from us and you want it 5 years from now, we can dig it out of our archive.
We'll have it on file.
And give it to you. All right? It's a political thing of RVIA and NOAA are all guys out there, got their business. They're great people. They're just building a business. To me, I see the tiny home movement. Hey, tiny home people! It's a freewheeling world. So I'm like, why do we got to give into that, right? Why do we got to say we got to do what they're doing? Why do we got to do what RVIA is doing? Why do we got to do what NOAA says? We're just like they are. They put their britches on like we did. So I'm like, you know what? There's not a national certification regulation for nothing we're doing. And I love it. And I hope they never set a national standard for tiny homes. They don't need to do it. That's my gripe. Nobody agrees with me. None of these guys out there. They're saying, well, you know, that protects the buyer. Listen, if you buy a tiny home from somebody and they don't show you the pictures, the videos, the documentation of everything you're buying, don't buy it. If the person is not reputable, if they can't prove, it's just like anything else. Don't buy the house.
Do your research.
Don't buy it. Research it.
Research.
As soon as everybody starts suing, that article we got, they're going to start suing the school, right? They're suing the school because the teacher built it wrong, and that's a bad deal. But why sue? Just get it straightened out, you know? So if everybody starts suing, you start grabbing the government in here, that's Big Dad, Papa, come in there, he's going to start slapping rules on everything.
That's right.
You know?
And we all suffer because of it.
And we all suffer. So I don't know how long it's going to be. It's like a human nature for people to take advantage of other people, it seems like, you know, to try to greed and get in there and build something that's not up to par. But if we're tiny home advocates and and it's not just tiny home, but this is a great movement and I love it. Don't buy something you don't know what you're buying.
That's right. Exactly.
That's why I'm transparent. Brian walked right in here. We got a broke 90-degree angle on a UV filter. Who in the world is going to admit that on live?
With their business. Yeah.
Who's going to admit
exactly.
That? We got problems. I got people mad at me.
Yeah, they are mad.
I got Heidi over there. She's pissed off. I had to move her house over. I got Roma from California. She's mad because she ain't got Wi-Fi. I got Jen right now. Brian's going to fix because that 90 was busted.
At 7:30 at night.
She had to take a shower over here this morning.
Yeah.
I've opened everything up. You guys can use my shower. We're working and we had to jam. It's just the way it is.
But we're working together.
Yeah.
It takes that.
And because of our prices are so low.
Right.
You know, and we're working with everybody. We're growing as a company. And this, I'm telling you, we are honing in on this. That guy right there is smart. And he's working hard. Look, he's here tonight. All of us are dedicated to this industry. Brian is smart.
John, are you asleep?
Tom is.
He's taking a nap.
No, I was answering questions. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, we love what we're doing. We're excited about our future in this company, you know? So, anyway, I was ranting.
You're doing good. My cousin David, you know David Ray.
Love David Ray.
David Ray. He's where is David Ray? How tall is he?
Well, to me, he is.
He wants to know, have you built a tiny home with a rooftop deck?
Yes, David.
My gosh.
He's been sleeping. He ain't been watching me.
He ain't been watching. Noreen watches. His wife watches all the time.
Elena did one. We was on HGTV.
Yes, Elena did one.
Me and Elena.
Exactly.
And Kenzie's got one right here.
Kenzie's got one, yes. Dee wants to know, what's the minimum room size and wheel well locations to figure trailer size needed?
Minimum room size?
What's the minimum room size and wheel well locations to figure trailer size needed? I don't understand. I don't know what that means.
Your wheel wells is your trailers. Okay, so you got 2 wheels, right? All right, double axle, 72 inches. That's your fender. Mm-hmm. Okay, from the back of the fender to here, on a 16-foot starts at 48 inches, right here to here. And as the trailer gets longer, this number gets bigger. Now, I don't know the numbers by heart from a 16 up to a 26 and 30 footer. I think up to about a 28 foot, that almost doubles. Okay, you get 7 to 8 feet back here, because you got, it's really a 60-40 split. So if you took that right there, now this is not going to be completely accurate.
Okay.
40% of the trailer is back here. 60% of the trailer is up there.
Okay. I didn't know that.
But your trailer has to be engineered strong enough, these beams right here, strong enough to handle that big structure.
Okay.
And we get our homes, our trailers are custom built for us. Okay. Great prices. Whatever I pay, he'll sell them to you. Same thing I sell them. I buy them for. You know? Yep.
Just want to say hi to Brandy real quick. We saw her this weekend with her little boy. Want to say
hey Brandy.
Hi to Brandy. She's watching. Grace wants to know, or can you guys make round log instead of flat boards?
Round log siding?
Yeah, like log siding.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
I got round log siding out here. Actually, if I got real logs, we can build it out of too. They're 4-inch logs. God, I'd love to build one. Jim Sisson out of Sisson Log Homes in Blue Ridge, Georgia. Great friend of mine.
Yes.
Great friend of mine. An older gentleman is like a dad to me.
Yes.
He owns log homes. Sisson Log Homes. We can build you a log home.
Mark Nye wants to know, do you use PEX water pipes?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Becky, she was there this weekend. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, all. What extra fortifying does it take to make a tiny hurricane wind and rain strong, especially the solar wind types roof catchment system reinforced or stronger? What do you do?
Yeah. Okay. And we used to put all of our solar panels on the roof, and they're hard to maintain. They're hard for people to go up on the roof and sweep and clean on. So we put them on the ground. If you got a hurricane coming, these are going to be on the ground. Now you can anchor them to the ground, but if we got a hurricane coming, I'm taking my solar panels and putting them up.
Yes, correct. Yes.
But just like Ty Tabata down there in Daytona, the storm was gone. He put his solars back out. We had him on his roof. He had power. Yeah. Now, what we do, let me do another trailer. But this is the frame of our trailer. Okay, let me just put the wheels on it so you know it's a trailer. We got little loops like this.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yep. On all 4 corners. Sometimes we'll put 6 on there.
Okay.
But you got a little loop underneath there. Now, if this is the ground, what you do, a mobile home has a straight and it's an auger. It's a spiral that goes down in the ground. Like that. It has a loop on it. You tie it down.
Okay.
You tie it down on all 4 corners.
And
that's how mobile homes are anchored to the ground. Yep.
Okay, Tony said, hey, Tony Ray, what about the tail end hitting on a low dip, maybe wheels?
Exactly.
Okay.
You can, that's what I was talking about earlier. Back here, now, they're going to hit, you got to watch where you're going.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you can't pull in. I've pulled one time and knocked the plumbing out of the back and had to redo it. But you have to watch. But it was a big dip. I knew better to get it on there, but I was in a tight spot, Amanda.
Yeah, you're always in a tight spot.
And I had to redo it. But yeah, just watch the tail end. That's why we try to put all of our plumbing up front.
Mark Nye wants to know, and you did this at Brothers Cove. Have you ever installed an incinerating toilet?
Yeah, I had one. I own one.
We had, yeah, that's right. We used it.
It's all stainless steel. It has a paper bag. You put it in. Once you do your business, you turn it on.
Yeah.
Right. The bag crunches, goes down, and burn with coils, just little bitty coils, like a toaster. It's in there and just burns it. Now it's got a big jet fan on that sucker, so it comes out like a big 3 or 4 inch pipe, goes up and vents out. It kind of, it's really noisy. It goes like that for about 20 minutes.
It does.
And you can smell it outside pretty good.
Yeah.
The thing is that I haven't been using them here is because the burners, they get crud on, and you got to clean them burners off. And then it's got an ash pan. That ash pan, believe it or not, our waste is very acidic.
Okay.
And it starts eating the burners up, eats the pan up. You really got to take care of that pan. You've got to maintain that thing.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you know, and it uses a lot of electricity. So that was my. I'm not saying it's bad 'cause I owned it. You know, it worked good for us. We didn't have a sewer at the office. Yeah.
Teddy is watching. We did not. Everybody asked about Teddy this weekend. Can you tell everybody where has Teddy been?
Teddy.
Where is Teddy?
He was so upset he didn't make it.
He was upset.
He called. He was upset, and he had some jobs to do. Teddy is a professional stainer, painter.
Yes.
And he had 2 jobs that came up outside of here because he is an independent contractor.
Yes.
And he was telling me he had a house that was like 70 feet in the air, and he had these big tall ladders, and he was on it, and he had to get it done, and it was just a mess. So
that's where Teddy was, and we missed him
sick.
Greatly. Everybody, there was so many people that asked about him, and we were thinking about doing a Teddy and Amanda, and we didn't get a chance to do that, but we will do that again soon.
That's why we want next year.
Yes.
I mean, we're going to have so many more things to do and fun, and yeah.
And hey, I want you to say hi to Paul. Remember Paul from Hawaii?
Yeah,
Paul's on here tonight. Hey, Paul.
Paul, listen, I'm still trying. I don't know if she's watching, but a girl named Ocean lives in Honolulu, and she's a massage therapist, I think, and something, and she's wanting a home there. Well, Garrett McNamara,
yes,
he's a big wave surfer. They were wanting one, so I'm hoping I hear back from them. We're gonna try to pursue doing a workshop in Honolulu and maybe set up shop. This is all I'm trying to come up with now that the jam's done in on a Lowe's parking lot. So Paul, if we come, watch out for us.
Yeah, be sure and come.
Yeah.
Nance Marie, would a tiny log home be a little bit more expensive or no?
You know, we used to build log homes, and they're not any more expensive. Because once you put a log up, it's done. That's your insulation, that's your wall covering, and that's your wall siding on the outside. We know how to do log homes. If you want a log tiny home, God, it'll be gorgeous. We know how to do the exposed rafters. We know how to do the insulating. We know how to do the wiring. We know how to do the plumbing. We know how to do all of it. I mean, that's second nature to us.
Yeah.
Love to do it.
Yes. Lane, what is your question? I must have missed it there because I'm going through these quickly. Lane, pop it on there again real quick. She said, will you give me an answer? And I said, okay, just send it again because I'm trying to go through these. Just let me know. Scott, have you used the faux stone panel siding before? Isn't that what's on the big 12x36? Faux stone?
Well, I mean, that's real stone.
Oh, is it?
Does he mean faux stone like vinyl?
The paneling. That faux stone.
Faux stone paneling?
You know, like at that house before you get to my house? That's fake, ain't it?
Well, I did a house for, not a tiny house, but I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
I would like to. Nobody's ever requested it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grace said maybe get a branch out in Hawaii. Yes. And everybody's asking, Rhonda is the last I seen her, she just now asked, and everybody else is wanting to know, are you going to the Florida Tiny Show, house show? Is it, apparently it's coming up a couple of weeks.
I think it's in St. Augustine.
Yeah, and I think we're going to be going to that in Georgia.
What's the date of that one? I mean, no, we aren't planning on going down there.
We're not planning on going. We're not prepared for it, but I think we're going to be in Georgia like whenever they're doing it.
We're doing Monique.
James.
Might be watching.
Monique James.
Monique James. She's asked us to come to Atlanta.
Oh, it's November 17th, Ron.
November 17th through the 19th. And we're going to do it's a charity bill for Monique and her organization. And to do a charity build, and we're going to show them how to build a house in just a couple days.
Okay.
So
yeah, and that's the same time that the Florida show is going on the 17th in St. Augustine.
Is it
So
right?
yeah, Lisa said St. Augustine. Let me go back here and see if I can find Lane, because I hate not to answer. I hate that I missed it here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So, where do you stand with HGTV or whatever channel you work with? I wrote to you about my son with autism who just got his first full-time job. I think it would be a great humanitarian story. HGTV's not contacted us about anything, have they?
Nope.
We haven't heard from them.
No, we had a we had a producer that wanted to produce our workshop week, but it was $380,000 production cost.
Yeah.
And HGTV, which is DIY really,
Yeah.
was gonna. They said it was too much money to produce.
Right.
So we have just been too busy doing anything else. HGTV is a great channel like everybody watches. We're gonna using this as our network. That's all we can do.
That's all we can
it's
do.
a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Good.
This has been great because everybody got to ask a lot of different questions, and that's awesome. Yeah, and you can visit. When's the best time to visit? In your own backyard.
What does that mean?
I don't know. In our backyard, Mark, we're at the shop now. We used to be in the backyard.
You can come visit us.
Yeah, come visit us.
It's like anything else. You guys think about it. We're busy. We're rolling and going. We may not get to spend a lot of time with you, but you can welcome to come in here, sign a waiver because we got water and health hazards and everything in here that you're going to stub a toe. But you can walk around and look into every home we got.
Yeah, exactly.
Homeowners, buyers, customers, they're always welcome to walk around in anytime during the build. I'm talking anytime.
Yep.
You're not going to catch us with our britches down.
No.
I mean, we are on spot. We'll show you exactly what's going on. We're not trying to cover anything up. And if we do make a mistake, we want to know about it.
And Lillian Blake, she's always on here. She's great. She said, you don't need TV. Amanda keeps you rolling. We got TV going. Do this more. Tony Ray Jones, which is great, and met him and his wife this weekend. They're fantastic. Do this more, Randy. And Mark said, yes, at your shop. So, yes, Mark, come and visit us.
Yeah. Come visit us at our shop. We're a growing business. One thing we know how to do is we know how to build homes.
Yeah.
Tom and I and a lot of the other guys have been out here. We got a lot of experience in building homes. And so that is one thing that me personally, I'm massively comfortable in doing. I like doing the business end of it. It takes a lot of time and finagling to get all this growing. I've got, I think, a decent plan in my head on how we're handling this.
Right.
We're still in business. We're still making it. We're still creating, products and have a lot of things going. But as you can see, there's things that are going to be changing and things that we're becoming more and more professional with. Never to change, take away. You can't change who I am. You can't change Amanda or Tom and all these guys out here. We are who we are, and we'll bring this personal touch. I don't care if we're building 3,000 homes a year. It's going to be the way it is right here. And every home will always be custom built.
Yes, always. And I cannot say enough about this weekend that that would not change. We would keep meeting people, seeing people. We're never going to be to where it's untouchable, like ever. And Tony Ray Jones, he just said, no HGTV, we the people are going to help you guys. And I think that's fantastic.
Look here.
Oh, God. Now he's in the... What?
Free the people.
What are you doing?
Free my people.
What? Who's your people?
Free my people.
Who?
Look at me. I'm on a coaster, man.
Is it all the short people?
Look here.
I'm just asking.
I had to do something. We've been standing too long.
You've been sitting too long. You have been great. He usually don't sit still this long. As you know.
Bored.
Quit! That's going to be mailed out. Quit that.
Anything else?
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Hang on just a second and we'll go. He's getting hungry. That's what's wrong.
Low sugar, my drinker's dropping.
Cheryl Jones said, I think you guys are great. Myrtle Lemon, we saw them this weekend. Don't change. We love you the way you are and the company you are building. Flavia.
Hey.
Hello, y'all. We miss you all.
Flavia
and Raphael were the winners.
Yep.
They were the winners.
Yeah.
This weekend. Sweet, sweet people.
Man, she made everybody cry.
Oh, Flavia made us all cry.
Mad at her.
And you're not mad at her. And she made everybody cry on Facebook. And when her mom, she called her mom to give the blessing of the house. there wasn't a dry eye. It meant so much. We are so thankful that it went to them, to someone who was in true need. It was a wonderful weekend.
You know, I don't know if anybody's had a chance. I mean, for us to physically build it, physically,
yes.
Bust our backs to build that house.
Yes.
Then physically pay for stuff, and then design it, and to organize it, and then to give it away.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you, man,
it was moving.
There's this. I've never experienced that. I mean, we did that 24-hour build,
and that was great.
But that was awesome. But this was just like so intimate. It was just wow.
Well,
man.
this is what I thought. Flavia and Raphael, from the time they came in at the, I remember when they came in to the event, they talked to everybody. Brian had talked to them weeks ago before the event, and everybody got to talk to them in the event. So it's like we knew them. We knew them.
Well,
and
he
it was
came
amazing.
up to me Saturday morning and said, "Hey," he said, "Randy, I want to pray for you."
Wanted to pray for you. That's
said,
right.
I said, "Flavia, that'd be great." He said, "Well, when you get time?" And
Raphael.
Oh, Raphael, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I never got time.
No.
You know, but I remember him coming up and but it was neat. And then I was watching how I was throwing all in up like that, and we threw it up, and then to think that he got it after all that shuffling.
We couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was neat.
We couldn't believe it.
What a
And you
cool
know, somebody had asked a question. It's like, how many times did people get entered into the drawing? Your
Once.
name was only entered one time.
Listen, they were handwritten.
Everyone was handwritten.
Sherry wrote what?
Well, we handwrote all of them.
Yeah.
And then Sherry had to go back and handwrite them because the paper was too thick, because the machine wouldn't blow it,
Yeah.
because we were going to do something different.
Yeah.
We already had them all wrote out,
Alyssa,
all
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yes. And Alyssa and Victoria and myself, and then Sherry had to rewrite them on thinner paper, so
Yeah.
it all worked out.
We got a great team. And
Great team.
I want to say thank you to Alyssa and all she did. Victoria, I'm glad she's on. I mean, we got, God, people like working here. People are dedicated to
Yes.
here. You know, so you guys watching it, I'm sure you see it. But man, we're all feeding our families, and we're here.
That's
we're
right.
trying to do it right. We're trying to pay our taxes and go by the rules and stay in business and build a strong company. Okay?
Yeah. And I'd just like to mention Travis and Gloria and Janelle and everybody. Jeanette Feathers. I remember Janet Feathers. Or I remember her name because I called her Young Feather. I can't remember if it's Jeanette or Janet.
Young Feather.
Young Feather.
That's her Indian name.
Yeah, I named her Young Feather this weekend. Get off that, Randy. We're sending that out tomorrow.
What are you saying, Young Feather?
Yeah, she knows. She knows. I'm saying, quit. You're going to tear it up.
Come on.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody that we met this weekend. We had a lot of people. Travis, he did his illegal. He put the inspector glasses on, and we didn't get to spend a lot of time with him, but it was great. See, we got selfies, and
I didn't get a chance to spend time with people I
we were
wanted to.
so busy.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming
Thank
by.
you all for coming.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, and it was Janet. Yes, Janet. Okay, we're good.
We're good? All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Remember our T-shirts for sale?
He's going to tear this up, I swear.
See our T-shirts for sale?
Yep.
They're awesome.
Yep.
So we...
Okay, all right. Randy's going to reveal something. Are you wanting to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell everything.
Well, and this is we just, a customer come up to us at the Jam.
Hey.
And told us.
Wait.
Okay.
Focus in.
Okay.
What do y'all see?
Does anybody see anything
You
wrong?
see? Not.
What does everybody see here? Comment on this. What do you see? Anything? What's it look like? Tell me what you see.
This is a special shirt.
This is a special shirt. What do you see that's special about this shirt? This logo. No, Pam, not the wings on the home. The S is missing. Yes, Joellen, yes. Tennessee is missing an S. The Tennessee, Robert Dean spelled wrong. Yes. We didn't know this until a customer come up to us at the Jam. And she said, hey, listen, I'm not going to say anything, but look at the back of this shirt and look at Tennessee. So we all looked at it and went, oh my God. So these are very special shirts.
They're going to be worth tons of money.
It's our first. We are not going to take it as a hit, as like a bad thing. Listen, this was our very first Tennessee Jam, and we're going to take pride in this being misspelled wrong, because you know what? We have a lot of flaws, and it kind of goes with our company, and we absolutely love it, and we are going to keep it. These are going to be the only shirts that are going to have the misspelling of the Tennessee.
Can you imagine?
And I'm going to wear mine proud. So we've only got about 600 something left or something, and we're going to sell them all. So if you want a Tennessee shirt with spelled wrong, an Incredible Tiny Home shirt spelled wrong, let us know that's the one you want. Because we'll get ones that are spelled right at the next.
From now on.
Right, from now on. So
But
these are the only ones, and it's from the first Jam.
ones. Isn't
So
that cool?
if you have if you have an Incredible Tiny Homes shirt from the first Jam, it has the Tennessee spelled wrong.
Well, you know, there are some things like that are worth a lot of money if we become famous.
That's what Janet says. Yes, and we're proud of it. And Carol said it matches us all. It really does.
Yeah.
And Mark made a great point. Somebody else said this today, Mark. Mark and I said, I think you should turn that into a trademark and always do that. Somebody told us that today.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are part of all this.
Absolutely.
You are. Everybody that comments and comes in and enjoys this. We couldn't do it without you. It's so rewarding for all the guys and us, for you guys to tune in. And Facebook and this being able to communicate.
It's great.
It motivates us.
It does.
We've been on there, what, an hour?
I don't know.
And you don't
This
turn
is
it
like
off.
prison. Randy won't let us have a clock.
Yeah, and somebody else said, how come you're on there so long? I said, God, just turn me off.
There's so much to talk about, though.
Or fast forward it or something. But anyway.
You've had 60, 70 people that absolutely enjoyed it, and we appreciate it.
If you guys wanted it, then that's fine with me.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
care if that's only 60, 70 people that ever see it.
That's right.
We're good.
That's all that matters.
So thanks for coming in to our office. 60 or 70 people is a lot of people to me.
It is. That's
And
right.
if you guys are in here and you're watching and you like what we're saying and we're
That's
being
right.
honest and you're learning something and learning about us, I really do. It's been, we're over 100 videos now.
This is about as real as it gets. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right, everybody, have a great night.
Yeah.
We'll be back Saturday night with a live show. And I'm hoping, I've got some skits in mind. I'm hoping we got some stuff we're going to get back into
I
doing.
remember Randy had
So
a good idea
we want to
last
get back
time.
to having our fun that we did
Yeah.
earlier. We also have a video on Facebook that's being edited. If you can look back in the archives about when we were hunting and we shot that RV.
Yes.
You know that one?
Yeah.
It was, oh my God, we all loved going back
Lord,
and
we
watching
all
that
laughed.
video.
Oh, it was funny.
Well, my son has got somebody editing for us.
Oh, boy.
So we're going to condense it down, and it's just funny.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
hopefully
wait.
we'll get that out so you guys can watch that one. Because if you can go back and watch that whole video, it's hilarious.
And real quick, Alyssa is posting all of the videos on YouTube that I did over a Facebook Live. So she's going to be putting all the videos. I did 17 Facebook Lives from Thursday until Sunday.
Good
Or
night.
until yesterday whenever I did the dinner or the lunch. So Alyssa's going to put all those on YouTube so everybody can watch them on there too. So everybody will get to see the whole jam for the whole weekend.
Good.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Randy's ready to go eat.
No, yeah. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Take care. Be good to yourself and people around you. And thank you for your support.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.